So I can visualize a composition of functions of how we put a function output through another function. So here I have the inside function is f. So there's my inside function. It's going to be x squared minus 9. So it's a parabola. Okay, so it's a parabola that looks like this. And I'm going to put its output. So here's going to be the input. So I'm going to plug in pi over 2 or 1.57 into this function. Actually, I'm going to choose a different value here. Let's choose x equals 6. Okay, so we're going to put x equals 6 through this function here. And it's going to go through the f of x, and then output here is going to go into the square root function. So the outside function is our square root function. Okay, the inside function is a parabola. And the output is going to come out here. Okay, so I'm going to run the function machine here. There's my input. It goes through the f of x. Okay, so I get 27. The output of square root 27 is 5.2. And so I get that point there. And I can generate a composite function. In this case, is going to be g of f of x. Okay, so the inside function is f. The outside function is g. So it's going to run through the f function first. So I'll run it again. It's going to run through the f function first. The output is going to be 27, and then it's going to go through the g function, and output of 5.2, and I get a point there. So basically, when I graph this, here's the individual graphs, and the composite graph looks like this. Okay, and we've seen this before. So I can see that when you look at the composite function, okay, when I look at the composite function, the domain of the composite function is starting at x equals 3 and negative 3, because anything below that, notice that the output of f, the blue function, is less than 0, so it cannot run through the square root function. Okay, but everything outside, okay, outside here is going to go into the red function and then output as this kind of function here. So what ends up happening is we get rid of the negative. Okay, the square roots, we're focusing on square root right now, but for square root we're going to get rid of the negative, and then the positive gets bent down. But you can see how the domain of the outside function is going to affect the output of the inside function.